Today I am celebrating World Bee Day. And of course I'm not talking about the letter B, but bees. Now when I was younger, I remember the summers being pestered by wasps and bees frequently. I remember being able to have a picnic and it just being very difficult to drink any kind of sweet or fizzy drinks without them trying to invade your cup. And nowadays, I rarely see a bee. Even plants and bushes that I have always associated with bees are almost without any sign of activity whatsoever. I remember a couple of years ago one day seeing a bush that was covered in bees, and that was the first time in a long time, and I haven't done again since. It suggests there's something seriously out of whack with our environment, with our habitat. What are we doing that the bees seem so few these days? I'm always enlivened and enheartened when I go to a market and I find a bee producer that's still producing honey, because I tell myself, well, God, that at least there's some out there somewhere. But anybody who remembers driving around in the 1970s or 80s and how many bugs that we saw on our windshields and how few there are today knows that somehow we have devastated insect populations. And you know, I don't complain about not being bothered about insects, but I do wonder if we're going to end up seeing the impact of that. Who's to tell what the role of all of those insects are in the greater workings of the biosphere? So today I'm going to celebrate International Bee Day, just to remember the fact that there's a vital role being played here that is being very, very profoundly affected by us human beings and what we're doing here.